Hi my darlings, hi my loves. It's your girl Queen Lisa and I'm here today with a reading for you all. Hope you guys are doing well today. So my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, Archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light to get clear and concise messages from our lovely collective. Let the messages be good, let the messages be great, and let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Alright, let's see what's going on up in here today, honey. Yeah, destiny. And security. Joy. Abundance. Yeah, it's these same ass, ignorant ass people that tried to swap destinies with your ass for your money. And been lying to you all your life about who you are and what's the big hype about you and shit like that. They tried to dumb it down and dumb you down in the process so that you wouldn't figure out why everybody loved and hated you at the same fucking time. Yep. They tried to block you from discovering who you really were, who you really are, the truth about your destiny, your powers. Yep. And they wanted you to look up to them, or they didn't want to look up to you. They were upset that you had the gift and they didn't. That's why they envied you. That's why it was so much love and hate, because you had something that they didn't. No matter how much they tried to suppress and oppress you and keep you bogged down with bullshit so you won't realize the real shit. In the midst of it all, you weren't paying their ass no attention. Nothing that they were doing was really affecting you. You know what I'm saying? It may have affected you in the moment, but it didn't affect you in the long run to the point where you would turn your back on God or really turn your back on yourself. Like, because behind closed doors, you disregarded all that shit that people said about you, to you, or what have you, how they treated you. You transmuted that. You learned how to transmute negativity into positivity real quick at a young age. And that's what was the mystery about you. Like, how are you doing it? They didn't know you knew how to transmute. They didn't know you developed that skill early. And then now, it's like they keep trying to reach for some shit that's unattainable, which is you, your destiny, your aura, your anointings, your abundance, all that comes with you. They cannot touch it. Yeah, self-worth, isolation, and complacency. See, now these people gonna have to sit in the midst of all this shit that they done did. And this is their hand that they dealt themselves for continuing to fuck with you and keep you off of your throne. They thought they dethroned you and they thought they had the keys to keep you off of it. But little did you know you had help on the other side that was guiding you in the right direction, while these people was trying to mislead you and misguide you in your face. That's playing in your face, trying to spin the block on you. Now they're sitting back in regret for what they did to you, how they did it to you, why they did it to you. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so they're sitting back having to deal with themselves and what they have done to you. And it's just like they're upset because what they tried to do to you did not work. And it's like they have to sit back and witness the miracle that they tried to prevent from happening. So that they can all live off of you and drain you until you dried up like a raisin. Yep. And now you're able to go on the quest that they tried to keep you from. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you had to disconnect from these people. You had to resolve this underlying issue that these people had with you. It's like whatever they had going on behind the scenes pertaining to you, you had to deal with that first before you could leave. It was like if you left this situation open, it would have kept going and going forever and ever and ever. So you had to conquer these people who tried to conquer you. Eliminate this situation, these people, from bothering you ever again. And then, excuse me, y'all for yawning. And then you'll be free to go on your journey unbothered. Balance will be restored unto you, and these people are going to be mad about it. But who gives a shit? You're doing what God put you on this planet to do. You are serving your purpose, and you are trying to fulfill your destiny. And it's like your prayer, you turn your lemons into lemonade. And even though you might have been going through a lot, you still prayed and praised your way through it. You see what I'm saying? You got a soulmate energy coming in here. Let's see. Yeah, these people try to make you turn your back on God. They try to make you choose to be of this world instead of in this world. They wanted you to take the material way out. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted you to be in vain. Like, they wanted you to be into vanity and all this other stuff. And, you know, just accept your piece of the pie is just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect too much. They would try to dumb down your expectations you had of yourself and try to tell you you were dreaming and that you were aiming too high. You're not. They told you all kind of things that you were not able to accomplish, this and that, because of this and that. And, oh, they tried to handicap you mentally to make you think that there was something wrong with you. There was nothing wrong with you. There was something wrong with these people, that they wanted to use you and abuse you. And the only way they could do that is mentally manipulate you into believing how they saw you through their eyes. And they knew that they weren't even seeing you the way that you were presented to them from God. They are the ones that have this alternate perception of you for their own reasons, so that they can steal from you and destroy you and ultimately take your ass out. And they wanted you to be on the same type of time, and you just couldn't get with it, or you couldn't accept that because you're just like, that's not me. That's not who I am. Why am I being forced to believe that I am something that you knew deep down in your heart and your soul that you weren't? And it was your faith and your love and your trust in God that kept you. And now that you finally release these people and the guilt of these people and the manipulation from these people, it's just like you're going up from here. But you have to let that shit go. Your instincts told you this is not. Don't hold on to these people, these places, and these things that are trying to hold you down. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to tell you that you're something that you know damn well you are not. Don't fall up into that shit. Yeah. And it hurt to let those people go. Of course, it always hurts to let go of things that we became accustomed to. But it really wasn't that painful because, again, these people cause their own share of pain towards you. So letting them go, it felt better than holding on to them anyway. So that's why it made it so easy for you to do. And that's why these people don't understand. They're like, how can this person so easily let us go after all we have done for them. And it's like, let's think about what you have done and ask that question again. Yeah. And so it's like, during your grieving period, you were enlightened about who you were. You had a personal conversation, a personal encounter with the Most High that led you to continue to reject these people and persevere and take off that cape that they placed on your back. Let go of those things that they told you that you were, that you knew that you were not. Let go of all that negativity that they tried to pile on you and put inside of you, trying to turn you dark, cold, and heartless. You released all that shit, and you let all that shit go. It didn't mean anything then. It just caused a lot of hurt and pain, but it damn sure don't mean nothing now that you know the intent behind why they were doing that in the first place. And now God is restoring you. God is giving you the keys that these people tried to prevent you from obtaining, or tried to keep you from using, blocking you from getting to the door. You know what I'm saying? So you can stick the key in and go on to the next level. Yeah, and your perception has changed as well. And it's like, you see who the victims really are, and it's the people who were trying to take your ass out. They were victims of things that they had no knowledge of. Some of them didn't even really know why they were doing and treating you the way that they were. They just knew that that was their mission and they was going to accomplish that, mother sucker. Yeah. And so that's why they continued to come in and do what they were doing. They didn't know why. They were just groomed to do so. And they knew that they liked the rewards that they got from doing things to your ass. And so that's what motivated them to keep up the bad work. So just as well as they were trying to confuse you, they was confused their damn self. And it was like they could never confuse you to the point where you would be as gullible as to accept the bullshit that they was trying to feed you. And instead, you again transmuted that and you expanded. Y'all, I'm yawning because it's cold in this house. I ain't even sleepy, but when I get cold, honey, I get the yawning. So I'm sorry. But I'm not turning the heat on. It's hot as hell outside. I just gotta adjust. But excuse my yawning. Yeah, dissipating. You just sitting back, relaxing in your own world, minding your own business, and just accepting things to be what they are. You're not trying to add no extra crayons into the coloring box. You just going to accept it for what it is, and it is what it is. And these people steady trying to remix some shit, and they wondering why they disconnected. Their line has been disconnected. Their spiritual gifts have been severed because they use them for wrong. They abuse their spiritual gifts, their spiritual access, and so therefore it has been stripped from them. Yep. Now you're being renewed, and you have forgiven these people for all these childhood traumas and wounds that they caused, so that you can continue to flourish and grow and glow from all this shit. You're not going to continue to let it hold your ass back or hold you down. You are trying to perfect yourself to be the true, authentic version of yourself. Be who you created, you're trying to be who the Most High created you to be. Your true, authentic self without any interference from these people. And you are fulfilling it's like you're doing what you're passionate about, you're able to do it. Like some of you guys love working with elderly people, going to nursing homes and spending time with the elders, things of that nature. You have had an elder passed away that was a soldier, could have been a grandfather that passed away, and it was like that was your completion. Like when this family member passed away, that was it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you was able to fully release these people who were related to you by blood. You feel what I'm saying? Because this was the only person that believed in you, that loved you, that cared for you, and that seen who you truly were and wasn't trying to attack you, but actually stood up for you and protected you. Yeah. Yeah, these people try to trick you about your paper. Try to say, well, I got a whole lot of bit. Give me your little bit, and I can make it a whole lot of bit like mine. And a whole while, it's just a facade. They don't have shit. Because what they showing you isn't even theirs. It's an illusion. It's someone else's, and they just dangling in your face as bait to get you to give them what the fuck they don't have to begin with. Yeah. It's like you spend a lot of time with the elders in their last days and things like that. You keep them comfortable. You speak to them. You absorb their wisdom and their knowledge so that someone trustworthy will be here to pass on their knowledge, their history. Meanwhile, these people back here mocking your ass, gossiping about you because you working yourself to, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot going on, so you doing a lot, and they talking about it, honey. But now they ultimately feel guilty that they held an earth angel in bondage, honey, because your wisdom is baffling and your growth is astonishing. And these people they don't want to accept it. They don't want to say it out their mouth. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. Nothing. They don't want nobody bringing them no good news about you because it continues to remind them of how they failed with trying to take you out in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? This fly got in here this morning, and I have been trying all day to get this fly out of here, child. But anyway, yeah. And it's just like these people are upset with themselves, but trying to find out who they can take it out on because they can't take it out on you no more. They don't have the access to you. So it's like they're forced to be stuck in their own feelings. They don't have a way to release this. They don't have a way to let it out. Same way you felt when they put all that pressure on you. You didn't have no way to release the pressure that they were putting on you. Or nobody wanted to hear you. Nobody wanted to see you. Nobody wanted to believe you. And you just was trapped in your own little world of torment. And it's just like everybody knew but didn't want to speak up. Everybody knew but didn't. They turned the blind eye, act like, oh, it was normal. But normal to who? Because you was the only one being treated that way. You see what I'm saying? You were the only one receiving that treatment. So you was like, is it just normal for me to be treated like this? Or what? Yeah, you don't deserve this. You don't deserve that. Look at what you done did. Like, they punished you for being a child. They punished you for learning. For making mistakes. Like, just punished you for things that you had no business being punished for. That's what I'm hearing. And so therefore it kind of, created triggers and gave you all kinds of tics per se, because these people was trying to mold you into being something that you weren't. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to make you believe their vision of you instead of taking the time out to get to know yourself and love yourself and see yourself worth. They wanted to tell you what it was and tell you how you need to carry yourself. And if you did anything outside of their outside of the advice that they gave you, you were wrong. You always were to follow their lead and follow what they were telling you. And you were just like, everybody else gets to choose their, their path and do things they like to do. Why can I only do what I've been told to do? I know I have gifts. I know I have talents, and this outside of this stupid ass shit you trying to make me do. So why can't I do what I know I have the talent to do? Oh, because don't nobody want you. Don't nobody want you on their team. Don't nobody want you playing sports. Don't nobody believe you smart. You ain't smart. If you pass anything, it's because you cheated. You dumb. You dumb. That kind of shit. Making you believe that you can't be nothing without the help of someone else. What kind of stupid ass shit is that, child? I don't know. I mean, I could read somebody like that and call them out if they was wrong, if that's how they was living their life, but to project that type of energy onto an innocent person just because I don't like them or whatever, I ain't got the heart. It's not in me to do no shit like that. Nobody. I couldn't. If you wasn't deserving of the words, I'm not gonna say it to you. That's just how I am. So when this type of energy comes across my table and I see that people are just, you know what I'm saying, being belligerent and treating people any old kind of way just because they feel like they have the right to do so, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's disheartening. It makes me real sad. I don't understand it. But it's not a battle amongst flesh. It's spiritual warfare. It's these demons that these people have conjured up and worked with and don't even see how the demons are working on them. They so busy, you know, conjuring them up to send them out to do work to other people, but don't understand the after effect that they're getting and how the demon is ultimately taking over them, and they're going to end up paying the ultimate price. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't everything. Money can't pay and money can't buy everything. And that's their trickery that they got themselves into when dealing with these type of entities, because they found out the hard way that, yeah, you may have paid for this spell work to be done, but that's not the ultimate price. The ultimate price you're going to pay is with your soul. You see what I'm saying? Because it's always the deal, always going to get deeper and deeper, cricketer and cricketer. You got to do more and more, you know, and you just going to end up in a situation where the only thing that's going to be taken for payment is their soul. And that's where they're at with this shit right now. Their soul is on the line for all the things that they have done to you, put you through, said to you, and all that. They're going to pay for their crimes with their soul. Their money got them into this shit, and their soul is what's going to, it still ain't going to get them out of it, because it's putting a curse on the bloodline. You feel what I'm saying? So the bloodline now going to have to pay for the mistakes of one individual, or whoever, however many was involved. Now the bloodline got to pay the cost, because the devil want more. Because all the work that the devil has done, he going to want payment for all of that. And one soul ain't going to be enough. Because again, you got to remember, they tried to sacrifice a chosen one, and the shit didn't work. They couldn't deliver. Yeah, because see, you was protected. You protected yourself against these people. You know? And now their vision is shattered, honey. And it's like, now they're living in a cycle on repeat. Just every day. Life is just deja vu. Like, ain't I lived? Didn't I go through this already? Didn't I do this already? Didn't I do that already? Yeah, because now they realizing that they stuck. Just like they try to have you stuck. And they don't like the way that shit feels. Yeah, you sitting at home, sleeping peacefully, ain't losing not a wink of sleep over none of this shit. And they outside. They outside trying to sneak and slide and trying to come visit you in the dark like you a cockroach or some shit, trying to disturb your sleep, trying to come in and put a last minute little love spell on your ass. But it's like, baby, you too balanced now. They can't throw you off your circle now. You know? That's why they say keep them squares about your circle. They trying to have you on that square shit. You're like, nah, baby, I'm well rounded. I don't do that square ass shit. You can take that shit on to somebody else. Now they done went back to the lab and they trying to cook some shit up. They done took it. They done went back to the coven and complaining, we can't get this person. They just won't go down. They keep fighting too hard. What can I do? How can we stop them? Because me alone, I just can't get it done. But justice is here. Justice is here for all the things that these people have stolen from you over time. And it's going to be, balance is going to be restored unto you. Yeah, enough to where you're going to be able to plant a new harvest, toil some new land, and see the fruits of your labor. You know, you got the lovers here. You got the lovers, you got the page of coins. Who is this scrub? Yeah, somebody you done already moved away from, but they see that you're successful. They've been watching you and stalking you, and now all of a sudden they want to pop out on some shit like, "What's good? I ain't seen you in 50 months or Sunday." And you might, it's gonna stay that way. And get the fuck on. Go on back to your damn lair down there with them damn demons and leave me the fuck alone. But they ain't trying to do nothing but come in and stress your ass out again with that bullshit. Trying to have you in third party situations again with that low vibrational bullshit. You like, no solicitors. No solicitors. We don't want it. Whatever you're selling, we don't want it. Take that shit back. And it's like you already knew that this person was coming before they fucking arrived. You was already forewarned about this person and their actions. And this person is like, well, yeah. It's almost like the blind leading the blind. They keep living in this fucking delusion, the land of Delulu, and they don't want to face fucking reality because it's gonna make them realize that they not finna fucking get a damn thing off of you. What they're doing is null and void. They're wasting their time. They can just let it go, hang it up. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. They don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept that reality. Yep, 10 of coins. But see, you about to be good. You over here creating your legacy. You doing what you doing with your money. You're not casting your pearls among swine, and you cutting out the bullshit in the process. Yeah. Cutting out the bullshit in the process. It's like you're teaching these people how to treat you. You're teaching everybody who comes in contact with you how to treat you. And if they refuse to abide by that, they will not have access to you. Point blank, period, dot, the end. Yeah, 4 swords. You tired of all this hopeless romantic ass bullshit. You ready for a strong, passionate new beginning, a commitment. You tired of all this non-committal ass energy, all that. Whoever's on that type of time, they can stay on that type of time, but they're going to have to stay the fuck away from you. Because they will not get no entertainment over here. And everybody going to be mad looking at you like you acting weird and shit. And you like, ain't shit weird the fuck about me. Is y'all motherfuckers being weird. Keep trying to make motherfuckers, trying to trap a motherfucker into a toxic ass relationship, friendship, or whatever. You like, baby, I am the star. And the sky is the limit, okay? Judgment for all y'all motherfuckers who thought y'all could contain me and tempt me to use my good for evil. I will not. I shall not. So with that being said, you can exit by choice or by force. But don't bring your ass back around here playing. Don't bring your ass back around here playing games with me. And that's it. Yeah. And now these people is really like, they're being tormented. Spiritually tormented behind their actions. 5 of coins, because you left their ass out in the cold. You cut their ass off. Any emotional attachment that these people had to you or you had to them, that is through. It has been disintegrated. Never to be revived again. It's through. Yep. 8 of coins. It's like you put in too much motherfucking work just to let a motherfucking thief come in and take everything you work for. And just because they want some money, you better go get your ass a job. You gotta find another way. And now they want to act like they so confused, that they just don't know why life is going the way it's going. Like, what's going on? And it's like, what the fuck do you mean what's going on? You know what the fuck going on around here. You started this shit. You just confused about how this shit is ending. They weren't expecting to be on the other end of the stick. They was expecting to be like you, poised, set up, secure, with this Nine of Coins energy, but no baby. They out here whispering sweet nothings in people's ears just to get caught up with these Jezebels that's out here serving justice on your behalf. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they thought they was gonna get something good out of this. Like, how, bitch? You get what you put out. Good in, good out. Garbage in, garbage out, period. And if you didn't put that out into the if you didn't put that type of energy out into the universe, then you look slow trying to expect some shit that you didn't even put out. You know what I'm saying? You got the Hermit and you got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, not Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. It's just like, you don't want to hear this shit no more. You're tired of the lies, you're tired of the manipulation, you're tired of the mind games, you're tired of all the shit. You know what I mean? You can hold that, bitch. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Because I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because I don't give a damn. And they mad because you don't care. How could you not care? That's rude. That's disrespectful. The same way you didn't care about me, the same way it was disrespectful when it came to me, but no, in your eyes it wasn't. I was deserving of disrespect. That's how these people were thinking. It's like, no, you was deserving of that disrespect that you got. Look at how you act. You're crazy. They have all the justifications as to why they were in the right for treating you the way that they treated you, but you are wrong for reacting to the abuse. Retarded. That's all I can say. It's fucking retarded. And when it come apologize to you and kiss your ass because you done bossed up. And they looking like, well, shit, I'm going to get it by any means necessary. And some of these motherfuckers are still trying to throw magic your way and still trying to take some shit. Still trying to take some shit, putting their hands on shit that don't belong to them. Because they see you got that money on. And look, you got the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins. Yeah. Yeah. Now you got somebody that's coming in that's going to meet you on your level. And these people don't motherfucking like that shit. Yeah, they want you to be stuck. Don't be waiting on shit to come in. This motherfucker ain't finna come to you. Yeah, they trying to send in a little vixen to distract this man. He done pulled up. This boat done made it to shore. And they trying to keep this boat from docking. Yeah, like look at what you're giving up for that. You have so much to look forward to out here. And he's like, I want my Queen of Cups. And he's watching, and he's just looking, and he's seeing what the fuck going on around here. And he understand why the fuck you were so protected at this moment. Because the same motherfuckers that's trying to attack you is trying to attack him and keep him from pulling up on your ass. Yeah, for this committed love offer that he's going to bring to you. Yeah, it's motherfuckers from the past that just don't want to let shit go. Don't want to see motherfuckers flow and glow and grow the fuck up. These childish, towards the rest ass kids, motherfuckers, that's children stuck in grown folks' bodies. They feel like, well, I don't want to grow up. Nobody else should want to grow up. And it's just like, get the fuck on out of here with that. If you want to be charged, go and be charged by yourself. Don't invite me to the party because I don't want no parts of this shit. Yeah. And they're trying to be devious and all this other dumb shit, trying to block you. And the shit is not working. They looking stupid as hell. Yeah. This was in reverse. This is the bottom of the barrel. This is the scum of the earth. These people. Toxic, low vibrational people at their finest. Yeah, and they having a tower moment because they can't compete where they don't compare no more. They can't even come around you no more. They can't even fuck with you no more. The shit they used to do, even the old shit ain't even working. So they know good damn well the new shit ain't finna work. They trying to figure out what the fuck is stopping them. The universe. Yep, clock that T, bitch. The universe. That's what's stopping them. That's what's blocking these people. Yeah, and that's the truth. Because just as well as you tired, so is the universe. They see your struggles, they hear your cries, they see the pain that's being caused towards you. They see these people trying to torture your ass. And so now it's their turn. Because you done gave up on all this shit. You done let this shit go and let it flow. Like, you told you people you can have all of this shit. I don't want no parts of this shit. I'm through with this shit. And now they mad. Now they want to wage spiritual warfare. Now they, oh, I'm sitting up here. Now they want to wage spiritual warfare here with this 5 of Wands. Now they want to come, they want to fight about it. They want to fight about their feelings. How dare you leave me out in the cold? And you just looking at people like, this shit is over with. Death card. No new beginnings. It's over with. Finito. Go fight with yourself. Yeah, because they done did too much. They done did too motherfucking much. They tried to cause you to be a fallen earth angel, and it didn't work. Yeah, it was outside without a gnats and the alley that was gassing their ass up and filling their head up with all these lies and manipulation and all this poison to believe that they could actually take out the star. And you was like, I'm off being happy, living my best life, and God is going to send you a replacement that's going to, you know, help you. And y'all going to go far. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all going to go far. Y'all going to do a lot together. Y'all going to be prosperous together. And then people are going to be forced to sit back and watch this shit unfold. Yeah, because you tired of this shit. You tired of this goddamn drama that these people keep coming around here with. You like, y'all, you just looking like y'all ain't got nothing else to motherfucker do. Because as you can see, you can't beat me. So ain't you tired of losing at this point? Yeah, you done found something else to do. They need to find something else to do too. Yeah. Yeah, the King of Wands coming in. This King of Wands want to be with you, honey. Let's see. But as these tables turn, let's see how this shit gonna play out. Well, it looks like it's gonna be successful. You're gonna be successful at least any fucking way. I don't know whether it's gonna be with this motherfucking King of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, no. You got this Jezebel spirit that's attached to this King of Wands that's trying to come your motherfucking way here. And he is depressed and upset because he's stuck with this whole, he can't break this whole spell. And it's like she fighting to the death. She not gonna let this shit go. Meanwhile, you over here minding your business, listening to your intuition, trusting your gut, and not going nowhere near that situation over there. Yep, you trying to be happy, live your best life, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't got time for that shit. This motherfucker over here blinded by the bullshit and this Jezebel and want you to come in and play super save a nigga out this bitch. You not, bitch, I done save my motherfucking self. That's all I can do. I ain't got nothing for you. Yep. I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, because you the empress, baby. You don't got time to be addressing peasantry. Motherfuckers want to act like that, then be like that. Yeah, because secretly you over here getting married. And this motherfucker Knight of Cups trying to come in for some bullshit. And it's like, baby, I'm already married. I was married, bitch. Yeah. Mad because you didn't cut their ass off and went off and got the fuck married, bitch. You married. Now they need to leave your ass alone. If you're not already married, you about to be married. Congratulations. But, yeah, these people is fucking haters. Like, they motherfucking haters. They don't want nobody to be doing better than them. And if they say it's so, it's supposed to be so. They think they have the God, they have this God complex where they feel like they word is law. and it ain't. And they finally realizing that shit, and they realize they put a little bit too much dip on their motherfucking chip. And they not liking how shit panning out for them, so that's just not your problem. That's their problem. So let them deal with that. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You stay on your path and mind your business, okay? All right, my darlings, my loves. These are the messages that I have for you all today. And until next time, peace.